All right, guys, I'm back at it, picking up where I left off in the last video. This time I'm going to be reconstructing my bumper. I redesigned this. It's a lot more, actually, actually, it's a lot wider. The bumper I had before was a lot more rounded. It had an arc. This one is a little bit more square. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm just going to be taking my pencil and I'm just going to be tracing the outline of this bumper right here. Let me bring it into view to make sure you can see it. So I'm just going to be taking my pencil. I'm going to be going here. Let me doing the exact same thing. I'm going to be taking my outline and along there. Make sure I go all the way down. All right. And then I'm just going to draw a line along here. And this is, now I can just do without. And I can just finish it off. All right. So this is it's destroyed now, but this is a paper template of my original bumper. So all I'm going to be doing is putting it here. I'm just going to be redesigning it basically. So however wide it's supposed to be, I'm just going to match it to the one that's on this paper. So you see how I have it centered in the middle here. So I'm just matching the design, and you're going to just see me do this like that, like so. So just like that, and you're going to see me go here with it, and you're just going to see me do a design just like that, and then I'll stop there. Now gets the interesting part is this right here, this part that goes on the very ends, this little. So what I would do now is I would just trace that. I would start from here, make my way up there. Although what I will say is this is I may not have picked the best spot to draw this on, because there's a big gaping hole right in the middle here. So I think I'll start over, and I'll start in this spot where there's a lot more space and a lot more room. I'm gonna need to put that back because that's kind of what I used the first time. Oh, it's a bit dislodged. All right, and we're back. There we go. It because the tape is so worn down, it has a habit of dislodging, so I have to constantly reapply it. So I'm just gonna be doing the same thing over and over. It'd probably be in my best interest to just grab a new sheet of loose leaf paper, so that's exactly what I plan on doing. I'm gonna grab this, and I'm just gonna draw it again on here, and with a lot more room, of course. Okay, there we are. Got my loose leaf paper, and I'm just gonna be tracing this spot, this area. I'm just tracing it, get an ideal shape of my bumper. So for those of you who are wondering, the last, the bumper that I made in earlier videos, that one did not pan out. That one no longer matches the dimensions of the modification that I made. It was too slanted and too tilted towards the right. This one is better. It's a lot more firmer to the ground. It still might be tilted, but it's a lot more grounded than the last bumper, the base. So I went ahead and decided to just reconstruct that. I'm basically this is a new piece. I basically just traced it and copied it from the other piece that I had, and it's a lot more stable and more ground bound now. Okay, so so basically this is just another bumper that I'm making. All right, so I got my space. Now what I want to do is I'm just going to pick up right where I left off. Now that I have more room, I can be a little bit more judicious. So I'm just going to, same thing as last time. There. I'm going to go off of the old design. Should probably keep that there just to, seeing as. But match the lines there. Go like that. And you know the rest. So let's see how that lines up together. We'll go with that for right now. Okay, and and we'll just be tracing that, or at the very least copying that to the best of my ability. So I'm just going to copy this wing. I'm going to lower it a little bit so I can get access to that line. It's very, very easier said than done, but got to do it. I'm probably going to have to end up doing this several times because, this isn't exactly something that is always executed in one go. So I might have to do a couple of retries. As you can see already, I'm already wrong because this is wider than the dimensions of this little space right here. So I'm already having a certain outlook about this in terms of what I want it to look like. There is something I do want to try. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to erase this because I still want it to stay within the confines of this space. So instead of drawing the wing on the outside, I'm going to focus on having it right here. And I'll just revolve my shape around that. So we'll have the edge of the wing we'll have that go here. We'll have that go here. And I'm just going to have to do my best to, make it as aesthetically pleasing to my eyes as possible. I know the last one I had, so I guess we can go with this for right now. What I will do is, instead of making the same mistake that I made last time, if I know something is off, I'm just going to fix the symmetry and like that. So that is much better. Could still be a little bit farther to the side, or better yet, if I wanted to, let's see something, because it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. Let's see. This is an interesting conundrum I put myself in. Okay. So essentially, the issue, obviously always the issue with direct observation is getting things to close symmetry as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect, but the closer it is to being, on point, the easier your project goes. It always tends to become more difficult when things are off. Okay. Oh, wait, just a second. Okay. So it's not perfect by any means. It's let me see. Okay, that's a lot better. So yeah, needs a little more. Okay, I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna cut it out, and I'm gonna see how it looks on my car. All right, let's get it started. I'll bring in the view just so you guys can see. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it looks way off. That part looks off. Let me fix that. It's a little bit better. That's better. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut it out. I think I'll use my little delicate scissors this time so I can get inside these little crevices right here. So all right, so it's out. I'm gonna see what it looks like on here. So now, do I like it? No, I don't like it, but at least I get a gauge. At least I get a window into what it is that I need to do moving forward in order to get it to where I like. So there we go. Gotta keep it in view. I know in previous videos I haven't been always keeping my work in camera view, so I'm trying to do that more in these videos. So yeah, this is what it looks like. So yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna have to try again. I'm gonna tape the whole thing to it just to get of what it looks like. If the camera's beginning to come into view, so you can see. I don't have that little cardboard um, tire thing that's in there, but basically this is what it looks like from the side, and obviously this is the other side. Looks really So I'm gonna go ahead and in this video here, I'm gonna be right back with another one. I'm just running out of time and my video storage limit, because every time I reach it, the video abruptly ends while notifying me. But I'm gonna be right back with another video to give this another go. So be right back with you guys.